What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. I am the Black Enigma, and today we're going to be talking about more Death Stranding. And in particular of Death Stranding, we're going to talk about another protagonist within the game of Death Stranding. We're going to be talking about Fragile. Fragile is the owner of Fragile Express, originally founded by her father, but when her father passed away, the torch was passed down to her. Fragile is very controlled and intelligent, as shown when she meets Sam for the very first time. Fragile meets Sam while hiding in a cave to avoid the time fall, helping him evade BTs by telling him to hold his breath when around him. After the BTs leave, she and Sam shed tears as they watch the extension entities survey from the sky momentarily before vanishing. She offers Sam a job, working for her, noting how difficult it is for a lone delivery man to operate in this world. But Sam declines, preferring his solitude. Afterward, she warns Sam to be mindful of the BT's return, and remarks that timefall cannot wash everything away, the every clinging past in particular, before departing. She also remains at ease when she is captured by the Homo demons, despite being held at gunpoint. She appears to have a fine taste for crypto bites, even commenting to Sam,
"A crypto bite a day keeps the timefall away."
Due to Fragile's past circumstances and her ability as a jumper, that she must maintain a steady diet of crypto bites to stabilize her aged body. While running Fragile Express, she and her company eventually merged with Heads. Heads is the main antagonist of the game of Death Stranding for at least 90% of the game. Heads is a former porter, and porters are people who make deliveries from place to place, outpost to outpost, delivering vital essentials such as medicine, food, and whatever's needed from that outpost. Back to Fragile. She merged her company with Head's company based on Head's vision for the future. Early on, they were very successful in delivering supplies to those in the most remote of areas. But all too quickly, it was discovered that Heads was a terrorist, leading the Homo demons. They had gone from delivering food and medicine for communities to smuggling guns and bombs for terrorist cells. Fragile was tricked into bringing a nuclear bomb into Middle Knot City, resulting in the deaths of everyone there. Fragile discovered that Heads was delivering another nuke to South Knot City and managed to steal it away from them, only to be caught by the terrorists. Fragile was stripped down to her underwear and given a choice by Heads: save the city by running through timefall, which he had summoned through his dark powers, and throwing a bomb into a tar pit, or warping out of the area and saving herself at the cost of all those who lived there.
Listen up, Fragile. I got a proposition for you. Do you want to live out your days as damaged goods? Or would you rather take damage for the goods?
Get to the point.
Alright. If all you want is to save yourself, you just have to jump. However, if you want to see this altruistic streak of yours through, then you'll have to carry my nuke to the bottomless pit and toss it in. Oh, sure, you'll be the city's savior, but you will have to walk naked through timefall to do it. Trade a lot of your time for a little bit of the city's? Hell, seems like a fair exchange to me.
Fragile chose to save those in the city. She was already enemy number one based on her Fragile Express company having a big involvement in the deaths to the citizens of Middle Knot City. So she chose to save South Knot City by running through the timefall and throwing a nuke into the bottomless pit.
So, what's it gonna be?
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
Well, good luck with that.
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. Because I'm fragile. But I'm not that fragile.
A very selfless act by Fragile, saving South Knot City. Fragile possesses dooms, which is an extinction factor higher than Sam's, allowing her to see BTs. Fragile's dooms allow her to teleport to other locations in the world by moving through her beach and reappearing in the material world. Doing so causes her blood to dry, so she uses this ability cautiously. She later helps Sam travel to Edge Knot City by sending him through her beach to locations with high beryllium density, connected to the Cairo network. After helping Sam stop Emily's plan of causing another void out, Fragile ends up getting even with Hidds, making him choose to end his life or stay for eternity on the beach, where he will ultimately die and be left to suffer. Fragile's company is the first delivery company to get the official approval from the UCA to continue deliveries as promised. And she has wound up living a dream that her father always wanted her to live after taking over his company.
That's right.
And Fragile lives on in peace.
And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, that would do it for my Death Stranding video on Fragile. Fragile has a lot of relationships within the game of Death Stranding, relationships with Hidds, with Sam, and she's one of my favorite characters in the game of Death Stranding. I feel like she have a whole character arc from beginning to end of the game. Even though she stays the same, you get to realize that she's really one of the most selfless characters in the game. And I like how her and Sam's relationship grows throughout the game. So Fragile is one of my favorite characters in the game. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it up a like down below. Comment your favorite character in Death Stranding. And if you enjoyed the video, man, just let me know down below. And I will be sure to bring more Death Stranding content to you guys, because I love making Death Stranding videos and other lore type videos. So until next time, I'm out.